Alright guys, it has been raining all day and super windy, and we just got a break, and I've been watching, and it looks so pretty out here. See how bad it was just a few minutes ago? I just now noticed it wasn't raining, so I was like rushing out here. Why is this thing popping open? Did I not? I didn't shut it yesterday, maybe. I need to clamp it shut. Alright, so that's a task that I must do before it really starts kicking. Pretty rainy. Looking good though. Isn't it so nice that the sunflowers are gone? I mean, other than the fact that I wish that they would clean off their porch over there and take down those old lights. Oh, I do like that long skinny window though. That would look so good in my shed. Like right next to the shed door. But, you know, he did mow way over there. It looks so good. Every year he does something new and fixes up the property. Oh, there's Norma. Google said that cows like watermelon. I could not get her to take a bite of watermelon yesterday. She was not having it. Pickiest cow ever. She just wants sunflowers. But I didn't know she ate that stuff. Weird. It's like a sage. So I've got pretty much everything cleaned out. I need to empty my wagon. Pretty much put my wagon... Well, no, because there's one more thing that I do at the end of the season. Or this will be my first season doing it. But I do want to chop this, trim it all the way around, all this excess off. And I think I'm going to take that extra green fencing that I have and do like a fence around this. This little wire fence isn't big enough. So I think I'm going to, like, not today because it's super windy and cold. But it's definitely something that I want to do. And then I'm going to take the excess that I trim from this and toss it over my fence. And hopefully I'll get all this stuff on the outside of my fence all the way around. But I have some posts that I can do. I just need to figure out, because I'm going to have to make like a little gate or something to be able to, you know, be able to get in it. I don't want to try to crawl over a fence. And I want to do it like on the edge here, you know, bam, fence that in so that my things are on the outside. But all of that craziness is contained because I don't want it leaking out like this where I'm have to constantly trimming it. That is so thick. I don't even think my bachelor buttons next year are going to have a chance. But I am going to thin that out so that I can throw it over my... Ooh, the wind is pushing. It's such a pushy wind. So that it's not this crazy looking. I do love this, but I need to... The wind has been super strong, and I've been keeping my eye on this Eiffel Tower. I'm going to see how much it can take. And then if it gets blown off, it's pretty heavy. But I don't want to buy a dollar store light and put it up on there just for it to break. I know it's only $1, but I still don't want to do it. I want to make sure that it'll hold. But I am very happy when I look out my window at what I'm seeing. I still have a few things over there to contend with. I need to fix that so that it closes properly. I stuffed all the golf stuff in there So, and I noticed earlier when it was super windy that this is great in the summer, but in the winter, I think I'll take it off and set it like that. So that way it's not whipping around. Oh my gosh, one of these days I need to do something with that beaded curtain. I started collecting those seashells like a long time ago. And then there were some bunch of workers at Wilson's Market in Vanden that would pick them up for me too. And I have enough that if I made it a short curtain, I could go all the way across. But because it's a super long one, which I don't even think that piece of wood that I've had for years is able to hold it. And if I decided to I would have to restring the whole thing on a totally different piece of wood. And it's like one of those things that I started making when I lived in this little tiny house that it was perfect for. But I've never had a house since then that was perfect for. So I really need to I was thinking like unhooking each strand and like swirling it around like when I get posts and stuff out here, like having a shell swirly thingy like an old barber pole, but just have, like on random pulls. I don't know, like I haven't really decided, and it's not one of those things that's a top priority. It's one of those things I've been avoiding for probably 10 years. And I probably started that thing maybe 15, 16 years ago. Like, it's crazy. I could probably scoop some of these seeds. See, these are seeds off of these African daisies. These are seeds. And these are fantastic because the deer don't like them. Look how pretty the leaves are. The deer don't like them. So that makes a great thing to spread. And everything that I'm throwing over the fence can be mowed and it not be a big deal. But what it will do is it will start choking out like the grass and the other stuff that grows. It will start choking out that kind of stuff, and then it'll bring in more. I like the pollinators and stuff. These things just get tall and do nothing. And those things attract these weird beetles. Love that melilin or whatever. Like I saw a few like a couple months ago when I was walking around town with the boys. We stopped and there was one that was just covered in one. It was disgusting. So I'm not in favor for. Like I want those on the outside, not on my inside of my fence. Look how pretty these leaves look. Look how bare the trees are. Like yesterday they were getting pretty bare. Like those ones over here were pretty bare. But look now, these ones have nothing. These ones just barely. But man, those clouds are pretty. They're moving pretty fast, really. Oh, it looks like it's got more rain coming. Look at all that darkness over there. But I'm glad that I was able to pop out here real quick and do a video in my snow jacket. My hoodie up. Ooh, that wind is gnarly. Oh, yesterday I was able to get all the seeds done. Well, all but the Love Lies Bleeding, because it's not all the way dry yet, but it's in its containers and it's in a drying area. Everything else I was able to put into containers and put those away. And then I stole the spikes out of this. I need to bring them back because that's unhappy. I know, I left my And I've been cleaning the garage so that I can find a spot somewhere to put this fig tree. Because I need to put it somewhere. Oh, that fell. That fell over. I guess I put this on the outside for right now. But I've just been slowly cleaning up. Yesterday was kind of more of an inside day, just like, because I have to bring a lot of stuff in. Can't have it in my house, so I have to box it up, put it in its prospective spot in the garage. One of these days, my dream will come true, and I will be able to move this stupid shed right here. I need to pull it out. It needs to come out like this, and then turn and set right here. And then I can turn that into a garden shed. Then I could go try to find some used windows, try to find somebody to help me put those windows in. I want to tint it in slate gray with red tin or the burgundy tin roof. And then I want to trim everything that I can in white. I want to get a different door on it because the door is ridiculous. With the window, I'd like a door with a window, but I'll take any door at this point. I want that door to be white. And then I'd kind of like it on a slab with an extra couple feet, like an extra 3 feet on the slab so that I have a place to park my wagon. And then it's 8 feet by 8 foot. I know I've measured it a bunch of times. And I think it's like 10 feet tall is the peak. Because this edge, my ceiling inside that edge is 9 feet. And the tip of this is 14 feet. I know because I've measured it with the tape measure. So, and I want it right here, like on a concrete slab. And then, but with obviously spacious area for my dirt sidewalks. And then I want to take eventually and then fence all the way across. And then I want to put a gate. Like, I really want a gate right here. I'm greedy. I want a gate right here, like what I have out front. But then I want another gate, like right here. Probably like right here would be better. Like, I'd like another gate right here. I want 2 gates. And those are like $79 a piece. That's ridiculous. When I bought that first gate, I about had a heart attack. But I just love that gate so much. And my son-in-law installed it for me. Like, it did not come with any of the wood. It was just the stupid materials from Ace Hardware. I don't know the name of the gate. It was just the hardware. And then my son-in-law, you know, made the width and all that kind of stuff the way I wanted it. And then my other son-in-law, when he was doing a dump run, like, I don't know, 2016, 17, and this weird thing was like in the back of his truck. And he likes to bring me crazy stuff. So he brought it to me and he's like, "What can you do with this?" And I was like, "I don't even know what it is." So I cleaned it up and then I painted it. Like those colors, light colors. And then it's just been like a gate type of hanging outside decoration type thing. I don't know. But that's what that is. And he's the one, that one gave me like the wagon wheels, and he brings me the big rocks when he visits. Like, he'll pull over and throw a bunch of rocks in the back of his truck. And bring in, both my son-in-laws do that, so, you know. All right, how long is this? 15 minutes. I can't believe I got this long. Look at that flock of birds. So pretty. I got that long outside here with you guys. Wow! I have a lot of new subscribers again. So my name's Shay. This is my garden. I'm not a professional anything. Please subscribe to my channel. I just do my garden stuff. I do shorts, videos, music shorts, and anything that I see in my little tiny town of about 200 and I'm going to say we're getting up to like 300 people now. We've had 4 new families move in. Although that house over there, let me see. Okay, this house right here is for sale. And then you see that house right there, that dark, it's like a dark brown black color. I heard they want like over $300,000 for that house. It's only a 2-bedroom. It's brand new. It is like only 8 months old. It's not a year old. And their shop really is cool. But it's only on an acre. This one right here is a way better deal. I think it has 4 bedrooms. It has the garage, and then it has the RV garage, and it's on 2 acres. There's a full acre behind this yellow house that's like nothing. I love that yellow house. That yellow house is gorgeous. I wish that would have been available when we were looking, because look at how cloudy it is over there. That mountain. Because that would have been ideal. I would have turned this hole right here. Oops. Gotta watch where I'm walking. I would have turned the RV shop thingy. I would have turned that all into a full apartment. I don't need that one that big, but I would have had like I would have did a big old art studio with, because it still has a whole acre that it's not using. Oh, the clouds are going right over the sun right now. It just went really dark. But I would have definitely had fun with that, because I would like to learn like wood art, like doing some wood art instead of just painting. I would like to get into like learning how to not like just like make my own cupboards, or like not just cabinetry though, just like basic art stuff, basic wood, I don't know, just some cool stuff just basic stuff that I could make, like my own bird houses. That would be cool. I'd love to be able to make my own dog house. I don't think Bruce would ever like actually use it. Well, I don't know, because before, when I used to have these 3 big dog cages, and one of them got stolen, and I had to bring the other ones in the house, and those were expensive. Like I paid $180 for one of those, and I gave, I think, 2 cages though to my best friend, but that's fine if I give them to her, because that's different. But Bruce loved sleeping. I used to have it set up out here sometimes that first year, and I'd keep it covered so that he had shade, and he likes laying in that kind of stuff. But so I would love to be able to build him like not the like the A-frame one is fine, but just not have any front, no hole for him to crawl through, just it be open like a carport, but still have sides, because he would dig that. Like if it was open, he would, because he's like kind of little tiny bit claustrophobic. Like I have to keep the sides open a little bit, but that would be cool. Look, the Swiss chard is just taking it. It is definitely a winter crop or fall crop that you can grow in the fall. It's definitely doing good. The deer munch on the 2 little ones, which those didn't get much light all year because I had those pumpkins right here. And this is leftover seed from the year prior. when I grew Swiss chard. Like, obviously a few of the seeds dropped, and that's all that she wrote on that. So, alright. What else was I going to say? Oh, thank you for watching my videos. I really appreciate it. Just doing my daily vlog. Today I don't really have any plans other than fixing the mailbox quickly. I'm not going to rake up my leaves because I think they look super pretty. And this is pretty much all the leaves I get is from this tree and these two trees. So, which I don't know if this tree is, they look pretty sick. I don't know. I've been trying to, they're babies from this tree, which was not doing good, but we trimmed up the dead and it's finally starting to look better. So it must have had some kind of, I don't know what the problem is, but if I can't have it, then I'll just take that one out and I'll put like something else there. I really want the tree to grow though. I want both those because it's perfect for a hammock when they get old enough. So we'll see how, this is only their 3rd year, I think. Yeah, this one's gotten pretty big. I'm gonna have to research it and see what I can do to make them happier trees. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna call it a day. I don't think it's gonna get any better because according to the weather, it's gonna rain again this afternoon. It said around noon, which is right about now, it was gonna let up for like a short time, but then it was gonna go back to raining again. So I'm like, which is fine because my garden kind of needs it. It's good for it. And I have an opportunity to figure out what my next move is. I try to do at least a couple things in the yard every single day. And just keep building from there, keep building from there, keep going. And as you can see, if you go back and you watch my very first videos, oh my goodness, I can't believe in 3 years how much everything has changed. Even things have changed since last year or even 6 months ago. Even a few days, even a week ago, because this used to all be a flower bed. And then this fencing this spring used to be up here. It wasn't all the way out there. It was like cut right here. Bam. I used to have to go outside my fence and around. I'm going to take this flower bed out next. Not this year. In the spring, I'm going to take that out. I'll leave a few things, but the irises, the daisies I'm going to leave, and the echinacea I'm going to leave, and maybe the pansies. But I'm going to start pulling out anything else like the bachelor buttons, all that kind of stuff. Smooth this out, and I want to do like a nice rock, like a raised rock, just rock. And then this be like regular gravel out here, but a nice rock rim. And eventually I'll do the same thing with this. I'll pull all this. That way I can just do the rock rim all the way around. Because eventually I want a back porch. So that I can stack like these old blankets when that one's giant. Because I use those to cover some stuff. Like if it's going to be super cold at night. So I need a place that I can stack them so that they don't just keep getting wet. And then oh yeah, and I want to put in a clothesline too. But I don't want the clothesline to go in until after I move the shed over here and I get my fence line in. Because it's going to be a short fence. I want it to be like 3 feet tall maybe. 4 feet at the most. It's not going to be any taller than that one out there. And then somehow I want to incorporate up here to where it looks really nice, a clothesline. But I also want the clothesline on each end of the clothesline to be able to be a plant holder too, because I want to be able to hang like lavender and chamomile in big pots on the edge on each end of my clothesline so that my clothes always smell good. So that's like, or maybe carnations on one end, and no, I want to do lavender and chamomile. That's like my gig. All right, so we got a 25-minute video. I hope the rest of your day is fabuloso, and hope you stay warm. Peace be with you. I'm sending all good vibes and good goodness to you because I want everything to be fantastic for you. My dog has tried to dig already and was unsuccessful. He's learning. So, all right, thank you. Bye.